Hey y'all, Nico here. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thanks for joining me. I'm Nico. Today's video is for the full moon in Aquarius. This is supposed to be a time for emotional breakthroughs and for reevaluating what truly matters to us, and also the need for love and affection runs high during this time. So we're going to be tapping into the heart chakra and the sacral chakra to help us best navigate the feelings around this full moon. So let's go ahead and get started in a comfortable seated position. We're going to place one hand on the heart and one hand on the belly just to deepen that connection. You can close your eyes or lower your gaze to the floor. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Take a second deep inhale through the nose. And exhale out the mouth. Take one more deep inhale through the nose. And exhale out the mouth. And come back to your natural breath. Using this moment to prepare ourselves for this full moon in Aquarius practice. Embracing those emotional breakthroughs, opening our hearts to what we need and releasing what we don't need. And opening our hearts to feelings of love and affection. We'll take an inhale. Exhale, release the hands, rest them on the knees. We're going to do some seated cat-cow. So take an inhale, roll the shoulders back, arch the spine, lift the chin. Exhale, round the spine, bring the chin down to the chest, press the shoulders forward. Good, moving with the breath here. Inhale, arch the spine, lift the chin, roll those shoulders back. Exhale, round the spine, chin comes down to the chest, press the shoulders forward. A couple more times with your breath, moving at your own pace. Good. Come back to a neutral spine. Let's make our way up to hands and knees and come to Balasana, child's pose. So bring your big toes together, knees wide. Float the hips back towards the heels, extend the arms forward. Melt your heart down towards your mat. Feel free to keep the hips lifted if you need to, or place a couple pillows underneath if you're having issues sitting all the way back. Good. Let those shoulders be away from the ears. Find your breath here. Maybe you use that steady in and out breath through your nose. Good. From here, we're going to find this kind of kneeling sun salutation flow. So take an inhale. Start to round your spine forward. Exhale, lower the hips down, come to up dog so you can lift the knees. Dropping those hips down, chin parallel to the floor. Exhale, lift those hips up and back for down dog. Good. Inhale, round the spine, come forward, drop down to the knees. Exhale, come back to child's pose. Big toes together, knees wide, sit back. Good. Take an inhale, round forward. Exhale, lower those hips down. Come to up dog, lifting the knees. Nice open shoulders, chin parallel to the floor. Exhale, lift the hips up and back. Adho Mukha Svanasana, down dog. Inhale, round forward for cat. Come down to the knees. Exhale, child's pose. Good, big toes together, knees wide. Let's do one more round. Inhale, forward. Exhale, lower those hips down, lift the knees. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, up dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, down dog. Inhale, round the spine forward for cat, come down to the knees. Exhale, Balasana, big toes together, knees wide. Good. Take a few breaths here in Balasana. And we'll take an inhale. Come forward to hands and knees. Tuck the toes under, lift the hips up and back for down dog again, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Pressing the chest towards the thighs and heels towards the ground. You can pedal your feet out a bit. From here, take an inhale, extend that right leg back. Exhale, step it up in between the hands, aligning that right knee over the ankle. Rotate the back heel down flat. Sweep the arms up for Warrior One, Virabhadrasana. Square your chest with this front knee. And then we're going to cactus the elbows here. So bring those elbows in line with the shoulders. Maybe open a little bit here, find a small back bend. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Straighten the front knee. Inhale. Grab the right wrist with the left hand and kind of gently pull this right arm back, this right wrist. This is called Sky Archer pose. Okay, inhale. Exhale, square your chest with this front leg and start to hinge forward for pyramid pose. So the hands can come to the shin if you like, or they can come all the way down to the ground and you can lower your chest down if that feels okay. Good. If this is super intense, you can walk those feet in a little bit closer, and it's okay to have a little bend in that front knee if you need. Now from here, we're going to find a revolved triangle. So come up for a half lift. Bring that right hand flat or rest it on the ankle or the shin. Left arm extends up for Trikonasana, triangle pose. Inhale. Exhale, left hand lowers down. And then we'll find a revolved triangle pose. So right arm extends up. If this is difficult, it's a lot on your hamstring, feel free to bend into that knee. Place your left hand on a block maybe, or a couple of books if you need some elevation on that side. But it's okay to have a bend in your knee till you can get that leg more straight. Inhale. Exhale, lower both hands down. Come up on that back toe as you come to a lunge position. We'll step that right foot back, come into plank, Palakasana. Make sure those shoulders are away from the ears. Make a ramp from your shoulders down towards your heels. And we'll move through a vinyasa. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower down halfway or all the way for Chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, down dog. Good. Take some breaths here. If you need a break, drop down to the knees for a couple breaths. When you're ready, we'll repeat on the other side. Take an inhale, extend that left leg back. Exhale, step that left foot up in between the hands, rotate that back heel down flat. Making a line from the front heel to the back heel or the front heel to the inside arch of the back foot. Left knee is aligned over the left ankle. Sweep both arms up, square that chest with the front knee. For warrior one, Virabhadrasana. Let's cactus the elbows, elbows in line with the shoulders. Inhale, maybe find a little bit of a back bend. Good, let's straighten the front knee. Grab that left wrist with the right hand, pull back for your sky archer pose. Good, inhale. Exhale, release. Square your chest with that front leg. Start to come down for your pyramid pose. So your hands can rest on the shin, or your hands can come down to the mat, and you can lower your chest down. Good. From here, let's find our triangle pose, Trikonasana. So left hand can be outside of that left foot or resting on the ankle or shin as the right arm extends up. Good. Look up towards that thumb for a challenge, down towards the foot to help with your balance. Inhale. Exhale, right hand lowers down. Now we'll find our revolve triangle. Left arm extends up. Good. This feels really good in my shoulder blades. Inhale. Exhale, bend into that left knee. Lower the left hand down. We come up on that back toe. Step that right foot back. Come to Palakasana, plank. Shoulders away from the ears. Find that ramp. Let's move through Vinyasa. Inhale, plank. Exhale, Chaturanga, halfway or all the way. Lowering down. Inhale, Cobra or up dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, down dog. Take some breaths here. Good. Take an inhale. Exhale, drop those knees down, big toes together, knees wide, float the hips back, extend the arms forward for Balasana, child's pose. Let's take an inhale in our child's pose. Exhale, shift your weight forward, come into a table position again. We're going to move in that Ekapada Rajaka Pottasana, pigeon pose. So slide that right knee up in between the hands. Depending on your flexibility, your right knee might be more bent, or you might have your shin more parallel to the front edge of your mat. My body works so where my right knee is more bent. We'll start to extend that left leg back, and we're gonna keep the toe tucked here for this pigeon pose. Make sure you're staying on top of the hips, so try not to sink down to one side. If there's a big gap between you and the floor, you can put a couple of pillows up underneath you. I'm just gonna come up on the fingertips here. Maybe you find a slight back bend in your pigeon pose. Inhale. Exhale if you like. Lower down the sleeping pigeon. You can bring the top of that foot flat, stack the arms, and rest your forehead down. I'm going to take an inhale. Exhale, let's roll into that right hip. Sliding that left knee up so it can come back up to a table position. We'll do the other side. So slide that left knee up in between the hands. That knee is either bent or you have your shin parallel to the front edge of the mat. Start to scooch that right leg back. We'll keep that toe tucked for this one. Remember, if you need to place something underneath your hips, you can. And we'll stay up, finding a small back bend here. Good. Inhale. Exhale, you can lower down for sleeping pigeon if you like. Good. We'll take an inhale. Exhale, roll onto the side of the left hip. This time, swing that right leg around. Let's find bound angle with the bottoms of the feet touching and our knees dropping out wide. We'll sweep the arms up, inhale. Exhale, twist to the right. Left hand outside of right knee. Right fingertips rest behind you. Look over to the right or all the way over that right shoulder. Let's inhale, come back to center. Interlace the fingers, press the palms away. Exhale, twist to the left. Right hand outside of left knee, left fingertips rest behind you. Look over to the left or over that left shoulder. And inhale, let's come to center again. Exhale, release the hands. Use them to help bring your knees together. Now you can either stay in a seated position here or come down to Shavasana. If you're coming down to Shavasana, you just come down to your back. Feet reach towards the bottom corners of your mat. Arms rest at your sides, palms facing upward. But if you'd like to be seated, you can. Or if you have a more comfortable position, feel free to get into that position. Let's come back to those long, slow breaths again. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Second, deep inhale through the nose. And exhale out the mouth. One more deep inhale through the nose. And exhale out the mouth. Good. Come back to your natural breath again. Releasing any control over the breath. Allowing yourself to rest after all the hard work you just did. And while you're here, I'll say some full moon in Aquarius affirmations, which you can repeat silently to yourself or aloud. I welcome emotional clarity and releasing what no longer serves me. I am surrounded by love and connection. I shift my focus to what truly matters and serves my highest good. If you'd like to stay here longer, you can turn this video off now. Otherwise, begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, coming back into your body, coming back into the room. And if you're laying down, roll to your favorite side using your arm as a pillow. As we take a moment here to reflect on our practice and to extend gratitude towards ourselves for this act of self-care and self-love. And on your next inhale, make your way up to a comfortable seat once again. And together, we'll sweep the arms up overhead, let the hands meet. Inhale. Exhale, float them down to heart center. Namaste. Okay guys, thank you for joining me for this full moon in Aquarius practice. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought about this video. If you'd like early access to videos as well as longer videos and exclusive uploads, consider joining my channel as a member. There's a link down below for that. There's also a link to my meditation album, my mini course, a link for tornado relief here in St. Louis, and there's a few other things down there for you to check out. So just make sure you scroll down a bit and poke around. I'm also creating a more intimate space for us on another platform. I'm getting it together now, and I will let you know when it is ready. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, thank you for watching. See you soon. Peace and love.